Medium on Lunch Radio.
Hello! We are here again for a second week, and I'd just like to say thank you to Movie John 75 for giving us a shout out on Facebook. Oh. So thank you.
Really? We got a shout out?
We did.
Oh, that's
I didn't ask him.
You paid him.
Yes.
How much?
Hell slap Rob, he's talking over people.
You paid him everything.
Oh, shut up! Right, okay. Are we ready? Yes. Right, this week we are doing the top three. Our top three, or yeah, we're going to do a top three. Three songs that we really like.
For some reason we like to do everything in threes.
Yeah.
Well, the last one was in 10.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really 10, it was 9.
Which is made up of three phrases.
Maths fail.
Right.
Maths fail, yeah.
Right, okay,
so everyone in this room has a personal top 3 songs in general.
We do.
We'll start with Malloy.
I'll give you one, and I guess we'll go around the room. At the moment, I'm really into BDI, I guess, because we saw him in concert. So BDI, 4-letter word. That's a good song. So
what is the 4-letter word?
I'm guessing it's null.
Or a swear word.
Or a swear word.
It doesn't have to be a swear word. I mean, even though it's Liam Gallagher, it could be anything.
For those of you who don't know who Liam... Yeah, for those of you who don't know who Liam Gallagher is, he's the former lead singer from Oasis. And he's not from Yorkshire.
He's from Manchester, which is completely different.
But it's still north of Watford Gap.
By the way, Peter hates Northerns.
I don't know, I do not hate Northerns.
Northerners.
But it's very different.
I hate Northerns. Is it some kind of elf race? I hate the Northerns! I took your chance!
We have our own language anyway.
Yeah, Sam is actually...
Bring me the battle axe!
Sam is actually premium
we
from the north.
have a Northern
That's right.
among us.
Yeah, we do.
I do.
He looks Northern.
We do have a Northerner among us.
Look at this moustache.
Among the ranks, we have...
Look at the greasy haircut.
So I'm the...
We're just insulting Sam on radio.
I'm the voice at Northerns.
That was an awful Northern.
I know.
You're a shame on the North.
I can do a better one than that.
Alright,
do it.
No, let's not.
Alright, let's...
We've ranted too long.
Okay.
Who's next?
Robert. Number 3.
Okay, well, one of my favourite songs at the moment is Love Spreads by the Stone Roses.
What a tune.
Such a tune.
Yeah.
It was off their second album, which didn't actually go over very well, but that song stood out for me. Just brilliant sort of guitar.
Sliding guitars.
Yeah, sliding guitar bass,
Can you tell us a bit about the Stone Roses?
No, I don't want to give you their whole history because we'll be...
Okay, on to
here
Peter
too long.
then.
I'm not an enormous music person, but I suppose Baba O'Reilly by The Who.
Ooh.
Yes.
Good choice.
It's a pretty banging tune.
We've kind of got a theme here of rock and roll kind of.
I'm about to break that it's tomorrow.
Yeah. Frankie is going to choose Dianthus or whatever that's called.
And Sam will
Katy Perry, Firework.
Is that your choice?
Is it really?
That's not my choice.
Alright.
Do you want me to do Frankie's choice now?
Yes.
Frankie's choice.
Right, this is Frankie's choice of music.
Number 3.
Now I just want to warn you ahead of time, I've got quite a eclectic taste. Probably the best word to use. Even though it's a bit too long for some people in here.
Robert.
Anyway, I'm listening to a lot, but at the moment I quite like Johnny Cash Hurt, which was released in 2002.
It's almost an epitaph, isn't it?
It's
for his life.
Yeah, it's a great song.
It came out just before he died, didn't it?
It's a cover of Nine Inch Nails.
No, 9 Inch Nails did a cover of...
No, it's a cover of Nine Inch Nails.
Johnny Cash did a cover.
It's a bit of an emo song. So when I first listened to it, I thought, the old familiar sting of cutting yourself, and I was like, oh my god, they made Johnny Cash into an emo.
When you say familiar sting, is that from personal experience of self-harm, Frankie?
No, this is lyrics from the song.
Ah, I see.
I see.
Yeah.
I find it funny that Johnny Cash did a remake from Nine Inch Nails, and Nine Inch Nails did a remake from Michael Jackson. Two musical greats. And Nine Inch Nails are still really not that great.
Well, they were the ones that first did that song, Sam. I don't know if you picked up on that.
I got that, but
Like, Rob likes things.
But I mean, Nine Inch Nails is just calm down, Frankie. 9 Inch Nails is just one guy, though, isn't it? Trent Reznor.
is it?
It sounds like a wrestler.
Yeah.
Trent Reznor.
Thank you, Frank.
What was Bret the Hart? Was it the Hitman?
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah, he was on an episode of The Simpsons I watched the other night.
Who was Superfly?
Amazing.
Was he cool?
Amazing.
Yeah.
You've never heard of him.
I've never heard of him.
Superfly was a... No, I don't know.
He was a really
Sam! What is your,
number 3?
your free?
This
is
we
probably...
doing number 3? I thought we were doing number 1.
Oh, was that your number 1?
That was my number 1.
Oh.
Well, think of that as Peter's number 1. He'll work backwards.
I'll go from 1 to 3.
Let's not
Okay.
have them in order. Like we didn't have the top 10. We didn't have the top 10.
So Sam, what is your first of your 3 picks?
This was a difficult one for me, but it would have to be...
How was it a difficult one?
Because
you need to choose 3 songs. You haven't chosen any yet.
No, I chose them before.
Oh, okay.
Because I've got 2 that are my favourite of all time.
Oh,
You
But
probably
this
tell
one-
he's Northern.
What, from my...
Lack of intellect.
lack of brain.
Ah. I see.
Right, come on, let's go.
Alright, number 3 is Blood Sugar by Pendulum. That is a different
How does
choice to
that go?
everyone else.
Give it a hum. Go on, I want to hear it. Bob! Very good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Is that bomb? The note bomb. Could you
Yeah.
stop now, please?
That means stop. Now, when I say that, that means you have to stop humming, yeah?
Why don't you just say stop?
So I'm saying bomb instead.
But yeah, there's a bass
It's
in there
Northern
anyway.
for stop.
Bob!
Stop insulting the Northern.
It's actually,
not nice.
just a complete side note, it's a really nice day today and the sun is shining. Actually had a wasp in the house earlier.
Yeah.
I was on my own and I was trying to use this pole that we opened the attic with to kill a wasp.
Right.
Bearing in mind the end of this pole is probably about like 1.5 inches across. It didn't really go to plan.
Right.
Oh.
Explain.
You tried to kill a
Yeah,
wasp?
it's like that, about that thick, the pole. And I was just going... You can't see that, that was me doing this.
Jabbing it up.
That didn't help either.
Me jabbing. We've got a Batman cuddly toy flying across the room as we speak.
Yeah.
Frankie, put it back on. Jesus Christ, can we mind the laptop?
Carry on, Malloy.
No, that's the end of the
Oh,
story.
that was it.
Am I on to my second
That was,
choice?
that was a bit of an
please.
anticlimax.
That was a
there.
fascinating
For the sake of
story.
us all.
Bit of an anticlimax.
Another really good song I like is Anything by Richie Sambora from Bon Jovi. Honestly, he is the most underrated musician there is, and he's got a really cool voice, and he's amazing at guitar. And
You
I
underestimate even now
I have to
how much
disagree
Matt
with
Malloy
you there.
loves Richie Sambora.
why will you disagree with me, Sam?
Because when I get to my next choice,
Yeah,
I'll
why not
explain.
Well, we'll go around the horn first, and maybe you'll have forgotten about it by then.
Please.
Right, okay. The song I'll choose. I don't want to say
Stranger
strange.
in This
Yeah, I
Town.
don't want to say that because that's what everyone. We say Richie Sambora solo. Everyone thinks, oh, Stranger in This Town. So I'm going to say his cover of Deep Purple's "When a Blind Man Cries" because
Ooh.
that is when his vocals are proper good and the guitars and everything. So that's my second choice.
get on.
So, Robert, what is your
second.
next choice?
Well, my next
choice is. Yeah, I'm not going to speak another. Well, my next choice.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm not going to speak another voice. You tart! You tart! Just get on with it.
Carry on.
May. Right.
Carry
Right, my next choice will be a Foo Fighters song.
But we are going to leave it there
But
because we're going to a break.
Yeah.
I apologise, Robert. So join us in part 2 of the 3 songs
Can
that
you-
we like. Bye!
Can you not remember the name of our Media Monologues Radio?
What did I say?
You said see you after
Part
the break.
3 of the. Stopped at it and then.
Let's stop there.
See you in. Then you next click on the next video.